Hello?
Hey, are you ready with the sketch yet?
No. I've been waiting for 15 AI to come back up
We don't have time for that. It clearly won't come back until next year.
But I want to use 15 AI. I don't want to use Uberduck again.
I don't care, we're already at time. We need to get this done by tomorrow at the very least.
Right, you guys are gonna party it up in the base.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have much time to record. If you ask me to help out, I'll make sure it gets done right. Do whatever you need. Use Uberduck if you have to.
Fine. I'll get everything ready by tomorrow.
Also, you should put some emojis in the title.
But why?
People like emojis.
Whatever. Hello, I'm Gregorio's the editor and I'm joined by the Red Engineer.
Good evening to you all.
And welcome back to New Year News, a news report for everything that occurs in the future.
We're going to report all the events that will happen in 2023.
Come join us!
Hard to you to party. Get out here. We're recording a video, dagnabbit.
I can't. Put me on and away from midnight.
What the hell is your guys' problem?
I cannot wait. Come on, lad. Don't waste your time here.
It's just a few minutes. I'll be right there.
What's your air right now?
Just get out. I should have made a teleport to your place and record in peace.
It's fine. It's only a few minutes.
Right, so Sam, we'll report all weekend about next year's events.
We will also be joined by Gregorio's the creator, who will give a report of the next century. But right now, let's begin with the next year, because right away, in January 1st, Croatia will adopt the euro as the country's official currency. By phasing out the kuna, the national currency, Croatia becomes the 20th member state of the European Union to enter the Eurozone. Back in 2013, the Croatian National Bank originally intended to adopt the euro within 2 or 3 years of their entry. However, due to economy issues and the sovereign debt crisis, this transition was delayed by several years. In addition to Croatia joining the Eurozone, Bulgaria will also follow suit in 2024. The Frontier supercomputer's successor, OR is set online. Developed by Intel and Cray, the OR supercomputer is the world's fastest supercomputer, being nearly twice as powerful than its predecessor. With Intel inside and Cray outside, OR delivers 2 exaflops of performance, has 10 petabytes of memory, 230 petabytes of storage, over 9,000 nodes and a price tag of $500 million. Of course, this power comes at a cost. OR requires 60 megawatts of energy to operate, which is 3 times more demanding than Frontier, with its energy requirement of 21 megawatts. OR will be put to use by the Argonne National Laboratory, where it will be used to research artificial intelligence, cancer, cosmology, low-carbon technologies, neuroscience, nuclear fusion, subatomic particles and many more.
The Versi Rubin Observatory will achieve first light this year, with full operations beginning in 2024. Located in northern Chile, the observatory houses the Samini Survey Telescope, hosting a monstrous report to geodesical camera that will take 100,000 pictures of the night sky per year. The goals of the study include the mapping of small objects in the solar system, which includes near-Earth and Kuiper-belt objects. The data will also be used to measure weak gravitational lensing in the deep sky to detect signatures of dark energy and dark matter. Not to mention, it will also be used to map the Milky Way and detect transient optical events like novae and supernovae. Google will also use the data to create an interactive night sky map for public use.
In September of 2023, NASA's Origin Spectral Interpretation Resource Identification Security Regolith Explorer will return to Earth after its 7-year-long mission. The probe was launched on 2016 to study 101955 Bennu. The asteroid was calculated to have a small chance to collide with Earth between 2169 and 2199. In 2018, the probe reached the asteroid and began imaging the surface. After a series of closed orbital maneuvers, OSIRIS-REx gathered a sample from the asteroid and made its way back to Earth. Studies from the sample reveals new information about the early solar system, including the initial planet formations and the source of the organic compounds which led to the formation of life.
On October 29, 2023, Turkey is going to celebrate the 100th anniversary of its independence. And as part of the centenary celebration, the country is also making progress on its greatest infrastructure project yet. The Canal of Istanbul, spanning 30 miles in length, the waterway connects the Black Sea to the Sea of Marmara. The excavated soil will be used to construct a new major port as well as an airport, so we're looking at quite a few new ports here. There will also be an election right before the anniversary, with President Erdogan's polling being affected by a legacy of corruption, authoritarianism, and high inflation.
China is going to launch their first major space-based telescope, the Zhongshan Space Telescope. Its specifications include a 2.5 gigapixel camera, a 2-meter diameter primary mirror, and a field of view 350 times larger than the Hubble Space Telescope. Zhongshan will be placed in a co-orbital configuration with Tiangong Space Station, allowing for periodic docking if any repairs or maintenance are needed during its 10-year-long mission. We just got the word that Gregorios the creator is ready to give his report on the next century. We will switch to him right away. Gregorios, what are the news for the 22nd century? Gregorios, are you there?
Creator Greg, can you hear us? Looks like we need to do this one ourselves. Well, don't worry, folks, because we got his report all printed right here. So, as the creator was going to say, by the 2100s, artificial intelligence has evolved so much people merging with their minds, driving human intelligence through the roof. Apparently, people can't simply just download knowledge and skills, like you learn how to drive a car, or build a house all in a matter of seconds. Sounds like someone picked the synthesis ending to Mass Effect 3. However, not everyone made the choice to invent their mind. They fell so behind the rest of mankind that their perspectives are ironically getting more and more limited.
By the 22nd century, many cities have been submerged by the rising sea levels, like New York, London, Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Sydney. Many people have either migrated inland or took to the seas with nomadic floating cities. These artificial islands are entirely self-sufficient, with continuous access to food and fresh water, as well as all kinds of amenities, like virtual reality suites, swimming pools, landing pads for flying vehicles, and an arboretum filled with real trees, which are becoming increasingly rare. In addition to these floating cities, the flooded coastlines have also grown permanent settlements of their own, mostly using the remaining architecture of the flooded cities.
By the early 22nd century, due to the melting sea ice, the depletion of krill and industrial activities, emperor penguins face extinction. Some small colonies still exist, thanks to the adaptation of their breeding habits, but sooner or later they will all disappear. We're things. On a lighter note, the cost for space travel has become so low and interplanetary journeys are relatively routine that plans have been made to terraform Mars. The question on who should control the planet, or whether or not Mars should be independent, is a subject of debate.
Now, let's get back to 2023 for our last news. IBM launches their newest quantum computer, named Condor, with the power of 1,121 qubits. This is the first quantum computer that passed the 1,000 qubit mark, with an extremely low error rate of 0.0001% to boot. This architecture is going to pave the way for large-scale quantum systems in the 2030s, which will have millions of qubits. And that's all the news for 2023. Thank you for watching, and we all wish you a happy new year.